Jack. It's not a question you'd expect to hear asked about China's billionaire businessman Jack Ma. The former English teacher turned tech entrepreneur and founder of e-commerce giant Alibaba is one of the most prominent individuals in the country. He's also a member of the Chinese Communist Party. But for months now, it seems like he's disappeared from public life, even failing to turn up as a judge on an African business talent show he created. It's raised eyebrows, at least outside of China. In October, he gave a speech in Shanghai criticising Chinese regulators and calling on the nation's banks to do away with a pawn shop mentality. Ma is known for being outspoken, but the decision to be that candid appears to have cost him dearly. Not long after that, regulators put a halt to the initial public offering of Ma's financial technology business, Ant Group, saying more regulation was needed. It was being billed as the world's largest IPO and raised more than $34 billion from listings in Shanghai and Hong Kong. The suspension left a multitude of mom-and-pop investors in the lurch. Since then, Ma has been conspicuously absent from public view. This week, CNBC reported sources saying the billionaire is deliberately keeping a low profile.
Like a lot of people there, he understands when you have to sort of, as it was explained to me, lay down and roll over and kind of, just say, no, you're not going to hear from me. And so that is the case. Is he not going to show up to things? Yeah. Is he not going to put himself in any position where he's going to be speaking? Yeah, he's not going to do that. Could be months. But it doesn't mean that he's missing.
Openly criticising the government or how things are run does have consequences, even if you're a party member. In March, as the COVID-19 pandemic was unfolding, real estate magnate Ren Zhicheng wrote an essay that was critical of the authorities' handling of the outbreak. It was interpreted by many as a public rebuke of Chinese President Xi Jinping. Afterwards, Ren went missing. He was later expelled from the party and in September was sentenced to 18 years jail on corruption charges. This week, the CCP has published a refreshed set of regulations for party members. It reiterates that they're banned from publicly airing opinions that are inconsistent with decisions made by the central leadership. Rules that will no doubt be studied closely by those both in and out of the public eye. Natalie Pohonen, TRT World.